right, let's just come into a nice comfortable seat. Come into this moment of letting go of all of your thoughts, all of your worries. So we're always trying to understand everything. Our mind is constantly working, trying to piece it all together. That's really loud. I don't know if you can hear me with that on. Oh, maybe it's just for a second. Okay. So maybe you can just state softly to yourself, I don't know. See if you can feel this softening inside of your head, and giving your mind a break from trying to figure it all out, and just accepting that we don't really know. We don't really know what we are or what we're supposed to be doing. So we can't really know anything. So we're just accepting that. We're just finding peace in this moment. We're not trying to piece it all together. Just for this hour, just letting everything be exactly as it is. So as you watch your body show up in the different poses, see if you can just love and appreciate exactly what's showing up today. However you're feeling, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Walk the left fingertips out to the left. See if you can find any tension, and then see if you are willing to let it go. See if you can think of that tension as the same thing, that needing to know, that stress from constantly trying to figure it out. See if you can feel it all dissipating with every single breath. Just this releasing, this letting go. Slowly come back up and drop your left ear to your left shoulder, right fingertips walk out. See if there's some tension there. Use your breath and awareness to soften, soften, soften. Slowly come back up, and now drop your head to the right again. We'll just make big, slow circles. Slowly come back to stillness. Inhale, lengthen. Drop your left ear, circles other direction. Come back to stillness in the center. Bring your hands onto your knees. We'll do a little seated cat-cow. On the inhale, draw everything forward. Look up. Keep pulling yourself forward. Exhale, round it all back. One more time. Take a little more air this time. Take a little more time. After you're empty, keep emptying just a little bit more. And come back to neutral. We're gonna do a little alternate nostril breathing. So bring your right hand up, bring all your 3 middle fingers down, cover your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left. After each inhale, we'll switch. So now we'll switch, cover the left nostril, exhale through the right. Stay here for the inhale, and then switch. After your next exhale, bring your hands back onto your knees. Inhale the arms up, squeeze the palms together, lift up. See if you can start to practice patience just by moving slower than you want to. Taking that little pause between the inhale and the exhale. Now slowly crawl out onto the belly. Bring your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers. See if you can glue the palms. Press into the feet. Roll the shoulders up and off the mat. Pull the hands back more. Press into the feet, peel the heart up. Exhale, soften through the shoulders, the neck, jaw. Slowly release, bring your hands under your shoulders. Press back, child's pose. Let your forehead rest. Maybe you lift up onto those tented fingertips. We're going to slowly come up. Keep the hips stacked over the knees as you walk the hands forward. Lower the forehead down, puppy pose. Maybe you want to roll out the ankles. Maybe you want to lift those wrists up, coming up on tented fingertips. Slowly release, press back up, hands and knees. Now step your right foot outside your right hand and your left foot outside your left hand. Find a deep yogic squat. Bring your hands together in prayer and start to pry your knees open with your elbows. Inhale, a little length into the spine. Exhale, a little softness. Interlace your fingers, release index finger, reach your arms forward so they're parallel to the ground. Look down so your neck's parallel to the ground. See if you can squeeze your head as you straighten the arms. Turn your toes forward, lift your booty to the same height as your knees, your thighs, your torso, arms, everything parallel to the ground. Pull the belly in, lengthen from your sit bones to your fingertips, but soften through your shoulders and your face. Press into the feet, stand all the way up, find a little backward bend. Lower your head back down, drop your arms over to the right, sink your weight into your heels. Inhale, come back through center, press into the feet, reach up. Exhale, drop it to the left, shoulders melting down. One more time, inhale through center, find a little more length. Exhale to the right, soften everything. Inhale back up. Exhale to the left. Inhale back up, little bend in the knees, hinge at the hips, reaching forward all the way down. Release your hands, shake your head a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back, lower the right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Lower your hands to frame the foot. Draw the toes back, half splits. Heart is lifted. Slowly lower the left foot, curl the right toes, step back to plank. Find this nice long line of energy here, pressing back through the heels, pressing forward through the heart. Lower the knees, drop forward, lower the chest, and then the chin. Leave the booty in the air and take a deep breath into the low back. Maybe wagging the tail a little bit if you like. Untuck the toes, flatten down onto the belly. Walk the hands just off the mat and forward a couple inches. Stay up on those tented fingertips. Let the forehead rest. Press into the feet, slowly peel yourself up, letting the head be heavy till the very top of the inhale, then we look up and fill all the rest of the way up. Exhale, slowly lower down. 3 more just like that. Take your time. Be patient. After your last one, bring your hands under your shoulders. Slowly press it back through child's pose. Lift it up, downward facing dog. Let your head be heavy. Let your breath be deep. Let your mind be still. If thoughts are coming back, come back to that I don't know mantra. And see if you can feel some of the tension releasing as you stop trying to know, trying to control. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, round your spine. Inhale, slowly press it back up as the left heel presses down. Then come up on the toes, lift a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Warrior one. Left heel spins out and down. Right knee presses forward. Every single breath we hold on to, finding a pause in between. Bring your hands to your hips. Come up onto the back toes. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Sit into the chair. Turn and twist your upper body to the right, gazing back at the right hand, drawing the left hip back. Find your breath. Sweep both arms forward and up, and then open up to the left, gazing back, soften the shoulders, sink into the heels. Forward and up. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back, lower the left knee down. Inhale, rise up. Lower the hands to frame the foot. Draw the toes back like half splits. Lower the right foot, curl the left toes. Step it back, downward facing dog. Settle in here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, lift the left foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, round it out. Inhale, press it back up as the right heel sinks down. Come up on the toes, lift a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Warrior one. Left heel, left knee presses forward. Right heel presses down. Hands press together. Hands to hips, come up on the back toes, step your right foot forward, sit into the chair. Drop weight into the heels. Belly comes in, gaze is up, shoulders are soft. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward into plank. Find your strength here. Lower down to the knees, press it back, child's pose. Let your forehead rest. So if we keep saying this mantra, this I don't know, while we're breathing so deep and slow and finding that pause, it's like we're making peace with this idea of not knowing. Choosing to practice patience as we accept the uncertainties. We're carving out this hour to not have the programmed system that we kind of run on auto repeat sometimes, unless we're being conscious. We're allowing space for things to just be as they are, without our thoughts constantly judging it, trying to shape it into what we think it should be. When you're ready, come back up, downward facing dog. Press into the hands, press them down and forward. Soften the shoulders out of the ears, create some space there. Feel your head sink down a little more into that space. Maybe your heart melts towards the knees a little bit more. Inhale, lift the right foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, round it out. Inhale, press it back up, come up on the toes, lift higher. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior one. Press the right knee forward. Open it up now, warrior two. Gaze out over the right fingertips. Find your breath, find that patience. Bring your right elbow to your right knee, extended side angle. Keep pressing the right knee straight out over second toe. Start to gaze up at the left hand. Roll your heart open towards the sky and reach through the fingers. Lower your hands down to frame the foot. Come up on the back toes. Step the left foot forward, sit into the chair. Hopefully you can't hear my boyfriend cussing. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn and twist to the right. Booty drops, belly comes in, heart twists towards the thumbs. Inhale, lengthens the spine and the back of the neck, tucking the chin a little. Exhale, you know what to do. Slowly left foot steps back, crescent lunge with a twist. Arms open up. Lift the arms upright. Find that reverse crescent. Cartwheel hands down. Shoot the left foot up high to standing splits at the top of the mat. Slowly hop it back to three-legged dog. Set the left foot down. Sink into the heels, softening the ankles. Inhale, left foot reaches up, come up high. Exhale, knee to nose, round it out. Inhale, press it up as the right heel sinks and then lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior one. Open it right up, warrior two. Press the left knee forward more. Creating some space for your hips to drop in a little deeper. Left elbow, left knee, extended side angle. Lower hands to frame your foot, come up on the back toes, step it forward, chair pose. Hands to heart, turn and twist to the left. Booty drops, belly comes in, heart twists towards the thumbs. Inhale, lengthens everything. Exhale, softens everything. Slowly step the right foot back, crescent lunge with a twist. Keep pressing the left knee forward and prying the heart open towards the thumbs. Open the arms up. Keep pressing left knee forward. Lift your upper body. Find that reverse crescent. Cartwheel hands down. Shoot right foot high, standing split. Hop it back, three-legged dog. Set your right foot down. Let your head fall heavy into this space. So feel the space you're crafting. Not only that we're carving out to get out of the automated programming, but physically, you're pressing with your hands to lift those sit bones up and back, creating length, creating space to soften into. Feel that happening. Even if it's just the tiniest bit that your heart drops towards the knees, feel something happening here as you create the space and set the intention for it. Inhale, lift the right foot up high. Slowly walk your hands back to the foot, standing splits. Turn your toes open, stack your hips, bring your right hand to your hip to check that out. Maybe roll it manually back a little more as you press back through the heel. Can you lift your torso a little more? Can you get it parallel to the ground? Are you balanced? You want to peel the right hand up and roll the heart open just a little bit. Find your breath. Slowly lower your right hand down and drop back into that standing splits. Head drops low, foot shoots up high. Slowly come to standing, bring the right knee with you, and then cross the right knee over the left. See if the toes will sneak around back. Sink in a little bit more. Feel the arms out to the sides. Sweep the right arm under the left. Draw the elbows out and up. Soften the shoulders down the back. Steady, soft, loving gaze. Practice some patience with the breath. Slowly come up. Lift the right knee up high. Hinge forward. Keep your eagle arms. Shoot the leg high. Lower the hands to the ground. Sink in a little more. Standing splits. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Spread your feet as wide as your hips. Grab onto those big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine as you shine the heart forward. Exhale, pull the head down towards the feet. Feel something happening here. Don't let your mind trick you into thinking Nothing really is happening. Feel these tiny little subtle little softenings as major progress as we learn to let go and learn to be patient and learn to let things be as they are. Release your hands, walk them forward, find your plank. Rock forward, lower through, optional vinyasa. Kneading back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot high, walk your hands back to that right foot. Drop into that standing splits, level the hips out. Press into your hands to lift the torso, turn the toes open, stack the hips, use your left hand to see if you can peel that left hip back a little more. If you feel balanced, peel the left hand up, press back to the heel. Feel the hips coming into alignment, feel the shoulders coming into alignment. Feel everything coming into alignment here. Lower the left hand, let the head drop, shoot the leg up high like standing splits. Press into the right foot, stand up. Left knee comes up high and crosses over. Maybe toes sneak around the back. Soften in, peel the arms out. Left arm under right, belly in, elbows out and up. Tuck the chin just a touch. Slowly come up, lift the left knee, hinge forward, shoot that leg up. Release the hands, drop into that standing splits. Set the left foot down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, walk it forward, find your plank. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot. Peel the right hand up, lift the hips a little higher. Reach the right arm up alongside the ear and roll the heart up towards the sky. Come back to plank, roll to the outside edge of the right foot. Peel the left hand up. Left arm up alongside the ear, roll everything up towards the sky. Draw the shoulder out of the ear. Slowly come back to plank and lift up, downward facing dog. We're gonna lower down, take a child's pose, let your forehead come to rest. Slow the breath back down. Imagine that we're just scratching the surface of learning to be present. Imagine that you could, in this moment, become even more present, even more tuned in, just by letting go. Nothing needs to happen for us to feel this deep sense of connection to source. We just have to stop. Stop letting the mind try to incessantly figure it all out or cast our fears or doubts or judgments onto it. Just let it be what it is. And that truth, call it God, call it love, begins to emerge. Allow it. See if you can continue allowing it as you press it up, downward facing dog. Hey, get up on that, pretty little bug. You guys. Okay, inhale, right foot lifts high, come up on the toes. Exhale, right knee, right shoulder, hold here for strength. Press into the hands. Feel the strength in your body. Press it back up, left heel sinks down. Right knee, left shoulder, plank arms, core's engaged. Shoot it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, crescent lunge. Heart stays lifted, elbows drop back behind. Then hands fall down by your sides. Hinge forward, lift off that back leg, lift it till it's parallel. Point the toes down and in, bring the hands to the heart. Level the hips as you lengthen from heel to crown. Lower the left fingertips down, peel the right hand up, twist your heart open. Keep that back leg really strong. Slowly lower the left foot a couple of feet behind the right, like revolved triangle. Readjust the left hand, gaze up at the right hand. Find your breath, find that patience, and finding that pause. Making stillness a priority to leave space for that truth, or the parts of us that are not yet manifest to come on in. Lower the right hand down. Inhale, lift up halfway for pyramid pose. Lower your body down towards your leg, tuck your chin, pull your forehead towards your leg. Press your right foot down to lift your right hip up. Feel these tiny little subtle little movements as progress here. Just allow it to be what it is. Feel something happening here. Inhale, come up, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot forward, sit into the chair. Drop weight into your heels. Press into your feet, stand up, find a backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Lift your right foot up. Grab your ankle from the inside. Reach your left hand up. Reach forward as you kick up and back, drawing everything into one line. Don't forget to practice that patience you need with yourself when you need it the most. Slowly release. Spread the feet, turn the toes out. Hands to low back, lower your knees to lower the hips. Press them forward, drop it back. Inhale, slowly stand up, feet together. Left foot lifts. Grab that ankle from the inside. Knees touch. Right bicep next to the ear. Reach forward, kick up and back. Now I sound like a robot. Draw your hips into alignment. Reach forward more. Kick up and back more. Most importantly, find that little pause, that little bit of stillness, that little invitation. Slowly come back up. Spread your feet, toes out. Hands to low back. Lower the hips, press them forward, drop it back. Inhale, slowly come up, feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, left foot lifts high, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Plank arms. Strong core. Back of the neck long. Inhale, shoot it back up. Right heel presses down and then lifts up. Left knee, right armpit. Inhale, shoot it back up. Come up on the toes, bring your knee to your nose, step it through, crescent lunge. Press the left knee forward. Keep the heart lifted. Draw the elbows towards each other behind you and then let the hands fall down. Hinge forward, kick off the back leg, toes point down, hands to heart. Level the hips. Find that balance between both your legs, between your inhale and your exhale. Lower the right fingertips, peel the left hand up. Keep the back leg strong. Lower the right foot, revolve triangle, readjust the right hand. Gaze up the left hand, peel the left shoulder back. lift halfway. Exhale, pyramid pose, tuck the chin, level the hips, let it happen. If your mind starts to try to take note of the tension or attach to it, just come back to that I don't know. Just I don't know what's happening here, but I'm allowing it to be what it is, to feel how it does. Not creating this story that it should feel different, or we should be more flexible, or it should look different. Just letting it be what it is. Inhale, half lifts, right foot steps forward, sit into the chair. Interlace the fingers behind you, maybe the palms glue, find a little backward bend, and then fold forward. Release the hands down to the ground. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Bring the hands to the heart, turn and twist to the left. Twist the heart towards the thumbs. Lower your hands. Walk the left foot out to the left. Turn your toes out to that top front corner of the mat and lower down to the elbows. Let your head be heavy. Spider, get off me. I told you 15 times. Slowly come up onto the hands. Wiggle the left foot over to the right for pigeon pose, maybe pulling it back a little bit. Wiggle the right toes back, try to level the hips, and then walk it forward. Maybe you want to find a little twist, bringing your right ear down to the mat and your right palm to face up. Maybe the left hand walks forward. Slowly come up onto the hands. Roll to the outside of the left foot. Sweep the right foot up and around. Geez, Spider, you're relentless. Turn and twist to the right. Plant the fingertips to lengthen the spine. Reach your left hand up. Hook the elbow outside the knee. And twist that right shoulder back. Inhale, find all the length. Find that pause. Exhale, find all the softness and a little more depth after you empty all the way out. The spider is in love with me. Unless there's a million of them. He looks like the same one that keeps crawling all over me. Luckily, he's not too creepy. Slowly, gently unwind through center. Find a little counter twist on the left. Slowly come back up. Unwind, cross the ankles, plant the hands, shoot it back, chaturanga, or just slowly make your way back, downward facing dog. Thunder from down under. My boyfriend likes to be silly right behind the camera and thinks he can make me laugh or lose my composure. Not that I had any to begin with. Shift your gaze up between your hands, bend your knees, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, step the left knee, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn and twist to the right. Keep pressing the left knee forward. Lower your hands down, wiggle the right foot out. Lower your elbows or forearms down. Let your head be heavy. Slowly come back up onto the hands. Wiggle that right foot over to the left. Maybe pick it up and draw it back a little. Pigeon pose. Left toes roll back a little bit. Come on down. Sink right in. Maybe you find that little twist, or maybe you lift up onto those tented fingertips. Come up onto the hands, roll to the outside edge of the right hip, sweep the left foot up and around. Turn and twist to the left, plant the fingertips, lengthen the spine, reach the right hand up, hook the elbow outside the knee. Roll the left shoulder back, let the gaze follow. Use your breath. Unwind, find that counter twist on the right. Are you a hot dog, Chevy? Go sit in the shade. Slowly come back up. We'll bring both feet flat on the ground. Reach your hands forward. Slowly roll back onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Find a happy baby. Lower the feet back down to the ground. Line your heels up with your sit bones. Press into the feet. Lift the hips up high. Maybe you interlace the fingers beneath you. Maybe the palms glue together. Slowly come back down. Keep your booty down. And lift your belly up and then your heart up. Find this real deep arch in the spine. And then try to press the upper vertebrae back down, and then one at a time roll them all back down till you're tucking the tailbone under and lifting the hips back up. Press into the feet. Maybe you interlace those hands again. Or maybe you reach your hands up towards the sky and then drop them back by your ears. Maybe you roll up onto the toes. As you lower, reach the hands back up to the sky and then let them fall down by your sides as the hips lower down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open. Interlace your fingers back behind your head. Let your elbows fall open. Tuck your chin a little bit. Let it happen. Notice if that part of your mind is trying to say, nothing's happening here, this is boring, let's get on with it. And see if you can override it and just stay with this breath and feel these really tiny little subtle little happenings as we let go. Bring your feet flat on the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Lift your left foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. Hug it in as the head lowers. Tuck the chin a little. Drop the shoulders a little. Find your breath. Find that pause for patience. Release your grip, lower the left foot down, cactus the arms, drop your lower body to the left so your right foot's flat. Draw the left heel in a little closer to the glute, and then try to lower your right sit bone down towards the ground. Gaze out over the right hand. Relax your shoulders. Slowly come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. Lower your feet down flat, as wide as the mat. Cactus the arms and start to windshield wiper your knees back and forth at your own pace. Slowly come back to center, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Lift the right foot, interlace the fingers, lower the head, tuck the chin, pull that thigh in, soften the shoulders down. Release your grip, lower the right foot, cactus the arms, lower body drops to the right so the left foot can plant. Right heel sneaks in a little closer. Left sit bone tries to lower towards the ground. Gaze over the left hand. Let the shoulders soften. Slowly come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. If there's any one last pose your body's craving, go ahead and do it now. Otherwise, we're going to take an extra long Shavasana. Whenever you're ready, we'll straighten the legs out long. Let the toes fall open. Tuck the chin a little bit. Now we'll use our imaginations for a moment before dropping into Shavasana. And imagine that you just built this house. Sometimes we honor things more that we can see and touch and feel. And if you had just built a house, you would feel damn proud of yourself, right? You'd be like, look at this thing I built. Come inside of it. Check it out. Hang out. But imagine that what you did for the last hour is something even more important than anything we can see or touch. You built, crafted with your intention, with your devotion, crafted this space for you to allow the parts of you that are not yet manifest to come in, overriding all the temptations that the mind would throw your way, to make being in this moment and finding stillness your priority, because you know that that's the invitation to the unknown. When we don't fill every bit of our time and space with noises, sounds, events, people, we're inviting that part of us we don't know yet or can't fully even conceptualize to come and fill us up. Let it happen now. You did the hard work. You built this space. Now you're done building. You're done even trying to let go or control the breath now. Just enjoy this space. So imagine that just as that stillness is the invitation for the divine to enter this dimension, that as we start to move and have to come back into this world, into our lives, into our lists, that the invitation there is just quite literally this act of inviting yourself to bring a deeper breath back into the body. This conscious act of deciding what's next and letting the breath lead the way. Now let the breath invite movement back into the fingers and the toes. So as we start to move, we can't just sit in stillness all day. The breath is what continues to carve out that space for the divine to move through us, just by choosing to breathe a little longer and find that little pause. We're still finding that inner stillness, even though our bodies are moving and our minds are back at it. We're still allowing our breath to lead the way. When you're ready, roll over onto your side. Slowly press yourself back up to a seat and invite yourself to stay in this space you crafted. Since it's not a house you can see or touch, it doesn't fall into this world's limiting thoughts. So it doesn't just have to sit by the side while you go about your day. It gets to move and bend and move with you. So imagine that this space that you crafted isn't a house at all. It's just literally the space around you. You just cleared all the energy around you. You just let go of all the doubts and all the fears and all the things that would lead you to believe that this life is a struggle. Continue allowing your breath to invite the divine to remind you of all the blessings. Inhale your arms up, squeeze your palms together, lift everything up. Exhale, hands to heart, head bows humbly to the heart. Lift the thumbs to the space above the eyebrows. I don't know why I'm talking like a robot today. May all beings everywhere be free from pain and suffering. May our thoughts and actions in some way contribute to that. Namaste. Maybe I always talk like a robot and I'm just starting to notice it. Maybe I am a robot. I don't know.